Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So sad news, but again, it's not coming as any surprise. As a matter of fact, I was given the heads up about this. I was told that this was going to happen, and now here it is. Also, I'm being told that it is the first of many to come. I'm also being told that it is the, powers that be who are basically orchestrating and lining up for, his downfall. What they want to do is to shift energy from Shonda Combs. So they're going to have a bunch of girls. They're reaching out to these girls and making them offers. They're getting paid to really sue. Yay. Now, as I've said, Ye has been sued for sexual harassment by his ex-assistant. Now, I've been looking on social media for the most part, and for the most part, I can say that the crowd is with him. They believe that he's innocent, and I'm going to say out loud and be bold, I believe that Ye is innocent as well. Ye has always been very vocal about his likeness, the things that he likes, the things that he does. And normally, when an individual is so vocal, so bold about their sexuality, they're not someone who's going to overstep their boundaries. And not only that, judging from what other women have said, just hanging out with Ye's friends, people in the industry, there were so many times that women have said, if it wasn't for Ye, men would have possibly abused them. So this girl, I believe that what she did, I believe she led him on. I believe that he was vulnerable at the time and she took disadvantage of that. I'm not just saying this because it's here. You guys know that once I see a lawsuit and there's a red flag, it doesn't matter who it is. If I see a red flag, I'm going to say there's a red flag. We're going to go through the details of the report together and you guys will see what I'm talking about. Now, I know that if you guys have been paying attention, a lot of people have been praying for this, and a lot of the higher ups people, they have been praying for it. They have been praying for it to the point where it wasn't happening, so they have started to orchestrate it. I kid you not. I have evidence to prove to you guys that I was given the heads up about this. But I was like, no, it's not going to happen. No one would be so cruel and vicious. They have already done enough damage to him. Ain't no way they're going to try to ruin him any further. But boy, was I wrong. Was I wrong? And sir, you were definitely right. You know who you are. No, let's get into this report, right? Now, according to TMZ is saying Kanye West sued for sexual harassment by ex-assistant. I want you guys to listen carefully, and I'm going to include the article so that you guys can follow along as well. Now, according to reports coming from TMZ, they're saying that Kanye West's ex-executive personal assistant claims he gave her the boot after sending her vile sexual texts and videos. Lauren Pisciotta says in her lawsuit she was an OnlyFans model who posted a bunch of bikini and lingerie pics and was super successful, making $1 million a year. However, Ye approached her based on what she's saying. She said Kanye hired Lauren in 2021 after meeting her when he was putting together his fashion line. If you guys remember, I also did a video on that. If you go back to that video back in 2021, where I said the Real Housewives of Donda, this girl was one of them, right? Now, she says she also collaborated with him and worked with him on 3 songs on Donda. A year later, she says he came to her and wanted her to be godlike and asked her to delete her OnlyFans account and promised to pay her $1 million a year if she did so. She says she agreed, right? So after he came to her, suggested that she quit OnlyFans because it really is against God, because we know that Ye has always been that kind of person. So that is something that I can honestly believe. I can honestly see him doing that because he has always been that kind of person. And this is what gets him in trouble. As I've always said, being the nice guy, people take your kindness for granted and they screw you up the you know what, right? But let's continue. They're saying Pisciotta claims shortly after Kanye began to send her a series of text messages, including one that read, "See, my problem is I be wanting to F, but then after I F, I want a girl to tell me how hard they've been effed while I'm effing them. Then I want her to cheat on me." It's really vulgar after that, with more alleged texts sent from Pisciotta that describe Ye's sexual fantasies with women, including a lot of explicit language. Now, guys, listen. I want to ask you, women, would a man send you a text like that out of the blue and say, "You see, the thing with me I want"? There's a She led this man on. She was flirting with him. Kanye has good money. Let me flirt with him. Let me show him a little goods. I'm gonna delete my text messages and only show his text messages. But honey, just like that other girl, those text messages can be revealed. I don't believe this was a one-way street. I honestly believe that this was a two-way street as it relates to, him, because it further down in the lawsuit, she said that he terminated her, promised her a $3 million severance, and he didn't give that to her. That is something I can believe. That is something that I can believe because we know that Ye is not the best when it comes to the books and accounting and finances. That I believe. I believe that part. But the sexual harassment, Ye is not that kind of guy. And most people that I see on the internet so far, they're standing 10 toes down behind him and saying Ye is definitely not that kind of guy. And this girl, I don't know her, but personally, honey, if you have been paying attention, woman like you're gonna get your karma, honey, because you know this man didn't do what you're saying he did. This was a two-way street. This was a flirty situation. And let's say it wasn't a flirty. A man sent you inappropriate texts. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna allow him to keep sending those texts unless you have ulterior motives? You had ulterior motives, right? Furthermore, it doesn't matter what. I'll be blocking you. I'll be telling you, hello, don't send those to me, okay? But anyway, guys, let's continue because they're saying that there's one interesting alleged text. Pisciotta claims he sent her that went something like this. They're saying it went something like this. Is my, lizard, but it's rock, DICK, right? But we're gonna replace that to make the video more palatable, for other people. So she said that he said, "Is my lizard racist? Is it? This lizard racist lizard of mine. I'm going to beat this effing racist lizard for being effing racist. I'm going to stare at pictures of a white woman with black asses and beat the S out of my racist lizard, beating the S out of his big black lizard." Now, that was a lot. Now, it sounds as though she told Ye, "Yes, I'm gonna go there. I'm a woman, but I'm gonna go there." But because we know women, yeah, I'm a woman, but I know how women can be. Just as I know that men can be evil, women can be equally evil, just the same. Okay. Now, um, the article further states that not just this, but Pisciotta also claims he would have masturbated during phone conversations with her and asked if she could hear or guess what he was doing, and she claims he was fixated on the penis size of her boyfriend. That part right there does not make any sense. That part does not make any sense. It sounds as though she was the one who called him masturbating, and he was saying, "Yeah, I was," and still it's not making any sense because, I mean, come on. Come on. I'm going to read that part again, and I want you guys to really stick with me. So basically, she said, it's not just that, but she claims he would masturbate during phone conversation with her and ask if she would hear, and ask if she could hear or guess what he was doing, right? And she claims he was fixated on the penis size of her boyfriend. How does that make sense? How was he fixated on the penis sizes of your boyfriend, right? Like, how does that make any sense? It's not making any sense, girl. It's not making any sense. And I pray ye get an attorney to just retrieve all of those text messages, retrieve whatever is in them, and make those text messages public, because that's the only way he's going to be able to redeem himself after this. If those text messages don't go public, he won't be able to redeem himself. Now, they're saying that according to the lawsuit, there was a slew of text messages and sexual videos and photos, including at least 2 videos of Kanye having sex with a model. She claims he then promoted her to chief of staff for his various companies at the salary of $4 million. Now, guys, I'm going to tell you what they're doing here, because this is a setup. This is a big time setup, and I want you guys to see it. So what she did was to say, Ye showed her a video of him having sex with another model. Now, this model is going to step forward and say she's suing him for revenge porn. They're going to basically be mimicking the Sean Diddy Combs lawsuit, and they're going to mirror them onto him, because guys, I've been telling you that Diddy's handlers are the same people who hate Ye. They're trying to take Ye down. They want to distract the public as much as they can. They want this case to be drawn out to ensure that their asses are covered before they completely take Sean Diddy Combs down. This is just a plot to truly ruin Ye, because they realize that so far everything that they've done has failed. But you know what is going to happen in this case? These people are going to truly realize that there is a God, and the truth is going to come to light. I do understand, and I'm not tone deaf to the fact that there are real victims out there. But Miss Lauren, you ain't one of them, girly. I'm nobody's fool. Ye is nobody's fool. And there's one thing we all know, is that wherever a text message was sent and received, it's not obsolete. It can always be retrieved. And once the court requests a copy of that transcript, the court can get it and see what actually transpired. Your story is not, for anyone who has a functioning brain, knows that there's gaps in this. No woman who is not interested in a man is going to put up with those things. No man can call any woman's phone masturbating and talking those things, going so raunchy and so deep, unless she had some kind of interest. They had a fling or something. Something else happened, girl. You need to tell the truth, because this ain't it. This ain't it, girl. And God does not like ugly. He doesn't. No. But anyway, guys, you know what? This is all I have to say about that. It is your time to chime in. Let me know what are your thoughts. While you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up. Share if you care, and see you guys later. Bye, guys.